We have recently launched the Google Pay system dito sa Pilipinas. And there are mixed reaction between the netizens, mga users, and then even mga merchants. But in this video, gusto kong pag-usapan natin ang 5 things that you need to know about Google Pay for you to at least set the proper expectation when using Google Pay. Importante ito para maintindihan natin bakit nga ba ganito ang current state ng paggamit natin ng Tap to Pay or the Google Pay system. So samahan niyo ako, pag-usapan natin yan. Sit back and let's discuss. Coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new to my channel, I do reviews about personal finance na meron akong experience or meron na akong knowledge na ginawa ko na ng videos and playlist na makita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago ka dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. Google Pay is definitely a new technology that provides convenience to our lives. And it just recently arrived here in the Philippines. So currently, Google Pay pa lang meron and we are still waiting for Apple Pay coming second quarter of next year. So medyo matagal ang paghihintay natin for the launch of this technology. And during the launch, it was met with excitement and amazement. Amazement in the technology na pwede lang natin itap yung phone natin then makakapagbayad na tayo. And not only even phones. You can also tap your smartwatches but currently since Google Pay, pang Android lang siya. So during that launch, medyo nag-trending, maraming videos ang paggamit nila, then meron ding mga issues na nare-raise. And in this video nga, ililist natin yung 5 things that you need to know about the Google Pay or Tap to Pay system para makapag-set ka ng proper expectation kung gagamit ka nito. Unang-una sa lahat, hardware requirement. Unahin muna natin yung mga end user, yung mga customer. Yung ikaw, ako. Well, as an end user, before na makagamit ka ng Google Pay, kailangan meron kang NFC-enabled phone.
Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng NFC?
NFC stands for Near Field Communication. So basically, this is different from your existing Wi-Fi chip, Bluetooth chip, and available to sa mga latest phones or smartwatches na meron na tayo. Once na meron ka na yan, then pwede ka na mag-download ng Google Wallet. Doon mo may store yung mga debit and credit cards mo. Number 2 important thing na kailangan malaman nyo. Itong Tap to Pay ng Google Pay doesn't need an internet connection after setting up. Meaning, if you're now going to the merchant and pay, hindi mo kailangan ng data, hindi mo kailangan ng Wi-Fi. You just need na naka-enable ang NFC nyo, open the wallet app, but for some, pwede na rin kahit itap nyo na kagad, and it will just ask your biometrics to process the payment. Number 3, mas mabilis nga ba talaga ang paggamit ng Google Pay kaysa mga debit card natin or credit card? Well, if you're concerned with couple of seconds or even a minute, definitely mas mabilis ang credit card. But kung immaterial naman sa yung seconds or minute, I can say na halos parehas lang naman siya. Siguro magkakaiba na lang dyan kung anong mas hawak mo. Mas hawak mo ba lagi ang cellphone mo o ang credit card mo?
Kung galing, babayad ka, tanda sa phone mo, laptop mo. Ganun kabilis. Tapos kung card naman, kunin mo yung wallet mo, buksan mo, kunin mo, laptop mo.
A few moments later.
Yeah, it's a matter of seconds to a minute lang naman ang pinagkaiba. Though, kung debit card naman yan, merong debit card na you have to enter your PIN. Especially kung yung debit card na yon is walang PayWave feature. But meron pa bang card ngayon na wala pang PayWave feature? Guys, baka pwede naman kayo mag-subscribe and follow dito sa aking mga social media channel. Dito po sa YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and even Instagram. So please follow and support. Okay, number 4 is that mas naunang na-release ang Tap to Pay feature ng mga credit card prior to QR. However, hindi nagkaroon ng mass adoption to because syempre, para ma-i-adapt to ng mass is kailangan yung merchant mismo ang nag-i-initiate nito. Diba? Hindi handa ang mga merchants dito sa bagong technology. And even that, ang tagal na ng PayWave feature, hindi pa rin nila nino-normalize gamitin. Nakaslack pa rin sila na i-insert yung card mo dun sa card terminal para ma-i-process ang payment mo. Matagal na yung PayWave na yan pero wala pa rin mass adoption. Additionally, hindi talaga lahat ng merchants kayang mag-adjust kaagad. And itong mga merchants na to would require additional cost to integrate the Tap to Pay feature. Lalo na kunyari ang payment system nila would require to record the magnetic strip ng ating mga cards. Pagkabayad sa terminal, nag-issue ng receipt, hiramin yung card natin, i-swipe nila dun sa may keyboard nila, keyboard scanner nila, then mara-record yun dun sa system nila. Para baguhin yung sistema na yan, would require an update dun sa POS nila, and that requires additional investment sa part ng mga merchants. Kasi kakailanganin nilang i-rewrite yung program. Siyempre, pag i-rewrite yung program, kailangan ng someone to do it. Magkakaroon yan ng trial and testing phase, so on and so forth, debugging, tapos full implementation. And kapag nagkaroon pa ng full implementation, naka-hypercare pa yan, na tipong naka-standby yung mga taong yan to monitor issues, so on and so forth. So, diba, maraming moving parts para sa ibang merchants na mag-update ng kanilang payment system. Kaya siguro, diba, merong mga magsasabi na bakit mo ayusin kung hindi naman sira? Kung ano yung subok na, dito ka. May mga ganyang mentality talaga. Pero kung hindi ka magte-take ng risk, paano ka mag-grow? Lastly, number 5, nagsasabi na itong Google Pay or even Apple Pay or Tap to Pay feature are not secured. Sabi nila, if a hacker gets near to you and tap their NFC reader na malapit sa phone mo, then makakompromise na ang inyong Google Wallet or even Apple Wallet. But, in reality, there are things na kailangan mong iset sa settings para ma-prevent mo yung ganyang issue. May nagsasabi na, you just need to turn off your NFC lagi para iwas sa ganyang hack. But, if you do that, di ba napaka-cumbersome naman sa oras or maraming pindot if you're going to use it naman? Di ba? Gagamitin mo nga yung Google Pay or Apple Pay for your convenience na mas madali. Pero ngayon, papahirapan mo pa ako na enable, disable. Though, we can say na 99.99% safe yan. Medyo hindi nga lang convenient. Pero ano ba talaga ang tamang way? Well, meron namang feature itong Google Wallet and even Apple Pay to require your biometrics when you're paying. Pwedeng pagka-tap mo, pindutin mo na kagad yung fingerprint. So basically, you can set those settings para mo protektahan ang inyong finances. Okay, in conclusion, ang masasabi ko lang is, every great power comes with greater responsibility. Ang ibig sabihin, we are given this technology, di ba? So itong technology nito, hindi naman for us na basta lang gamitin. Merong mga risk involved and mga precautions na kailangan nating i-take para ma-secure din ang finances natin. Okay, for our question of the day, given yung information na binigay ko, using this feature na Google Pay or Tap to Pay, is it really convenient or it's just an additional liability or risk sa inyong finances? Ano sa tingin nyo? Let me know sa comment section sa baba for your chance to win 1,000 pesos sa ating weekly GCash giveaway. Guys, before we end this video, malapit na po tayo mag 200,000 subscribers. And that is the next milestone na I'm aiming to reach. And based po dito sa analytics ko, mas marami pa rin po talaga ang nanonood sa akin na hindi nakasubscribe. Sana po tulungan niyo po ako ma-reach ang aking 200,000 milestone na subscribers. And once we reach the 200 milestone subscribers, magkakaroon na naman po tayo ng pa-cellphone giveaway or cash giveaway. Ano po bang mechanics nito? Well, kailangan nyo lang po sumagot ng question of the day natin, and then basically from this video na to, moving forward until we reach the 200,000 subscribers, mamimili po ako dito ng lucky winners ng either cellphone giveaway natin or 10,000 pesos in cash. So ano pa po ba ang hinihintay nyo? Di sumagot na po kayo ng question of the day natin dito po sa comment section sa baba. Shoutout kay Delia Alva Vlog at Delia Vlog 6751. Sabi po niya, shoutout coach. Wow, tinawag akong coach. Thank you po. Always watching your videos. Kay Miss Delia Alva Vlog or at Delia Vlog 6751, shoutout po sa inyo and thank you so much po for watching and supporting my videos and also for calling me a coach. Maraming salamat po. I hope you like this video. Leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala nang problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button sa subscribe para makareceive ka ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again guys, this is Pat Quinto and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV.